Morning, everybody. Welcome to a sunny Tenerife, 24 degrees in my little manor. We're in Laura's Bar in CAIXESBBXXX. It is FA Cup special up in Scotland. We've got Celtic taking on the big boys of Rangers. And at Wembley in England, we've got Manchester City taking on, should be, these boys, but they're not. They're taking on Manchester United, 3 o'clock this afternoon. And we'll all be down to 3 horseshoes watching the big game. Now, before we start, I've got 2 main guests coming on in a few minutes' time. But before that, we're going to be talking about today. We've got shout outs, Rugby League, Rugby Union, Johnny Goggles on the boxing of last week, a big FA Cup special with my 2 guests, bit of racing from Lee Sobot, charity news today, 2024 of fighting against cancer in Tenerife, a little bit of darts news, Formula One, a little bit of football news, and right at the end, we'll be saying thank you. Webby Sports Roundup here on a Saturday morning in sunny Tenerife. Right, first and foremost, let's get the guest on, and I'm going to be discussing exactly what we're going to be doing, where they're from. First and foremost, I'm going to come to my number 4. He's been away for a while, Big Sean Murphy of West Ham. Morning, Sean.
Morning, Webby. Good to see you.
And nice to see you, Ted.
Yeah.
Everything okay?
All good, thanks.
All good.
Yeah, all good.
I've got Sean Murphy on because in the end of the day, Sean Murphy's a massive West Ham fan. And there's a few FA Cup specials that we want to discuss with my number 3, because my number 2 is a bit poorly. So before we go to number 3, Terry, if you're watching, get well and get better very, very soon. He's had a cough, he's had a chest infection, and all the bits and pieces. So from a
man flu, no?
Man flu. So all your boys here at Webby Sports Radio, get better very, very soon. Let's go to my number 3. This is one of my main men.
Morning, Sean.
Big Simon.
How are you, mate? All right,
big
Webby?
boy.
You all right?
Superb. As you know, he's an Arsenal fan, big gooner, loves it. Hopefully today we're going to be doing one of the best ever FA Cup specials of 2024. Now, first and foremost, we've got a bit of charity news a little bit later. We're going to give away 1 or 2 presents. Got some various items. Last year, just to give you an interest, we did an auction. An auction, I've knocked that on the head. So we're going to be doing something different. We're going to be doing raffle tickets, okay? Whether you're back in England, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, anywhere in the world, or whether you're here in Tenerife or anywhere, Gran Canaria, Lanzarote, you'll be able to buy raffle tickets. Don't ask me how we're going to do it. I haven't decided yet. We're going to have a little meeting about that a little bit later in the show. Now, we're going to give away a few prizes, okay? So about halfway through the show, I'll tell you how to get the prezzy, all right? We've got 2 lots of prizes to give away, and I might chuck something else in. We'll see how we go. Right, first and foremost, let's start on the big shout-outs. Now, I had a message last week from a mum called Tracy Long. She said, Webby, it was my boy's Corey's 6th birthday last Tuesday. And I haven't done a show since then, so I'm going to do it now. So for last week, Corey, happy birthday. That's from your mum and all of us here in Webby Sports Radar on a Saturday morning. And not forgetting my boy, it was his 4th birthday last Tuesday as well, Luca Rubin. Okay, happy birthday to you too. Right, that's the first thing. Next thing, a little bit of bad news during the week. If we're all like our swimming and Olympics and what have you, young man in his 70s. Remember David Wilkie? Back in 1976, he won the Olympic gold medal for the 200-meter breaststroke. He's passed away this week. So all I'm going to say, David Wilkie, rest in peace. Okay, my friend? That's your first thing. Right. Second thing is, good morning to all our old and new viewers, subscribers as well. Roving reporters to Johnny Goggles, to Chris Todd, Wrexham Graham, Steve Cook, obviously big West Ham fan who did me Ryder Cup last year. Big shout out to Wagsy, me big West Ham pal. Alan Homemade Vlogs in the golf, as we all know, up at Troon. Lee Sobot, the racing. Ash around town, does his horse racing. Thanks everybody for all the help that you put all the bits and pieces together. Before we go any further, and a big shout out to our locals, the 3 horseshoes, we're all going to be down there this afternoon. Thank you to Julie and to Jason for letting me use your facilities. Monte Cristo, big shout out to Dave and the gang. Not forgetting Taylor's Lounge over in Los Cristianos. Hopping Grapes, if you want to fancy a little flutter, watch the racing. Hopping Grapes, first floor. Go and see Mark and all the gang up there. And check on the Facebook page, people. Foggy, my number 99. Massive Tottenham fan. As what do you think? What do you think of Tottenham?
I can't say them words live on TV, mate.
Foggy, we love you, big man.
He knows what I think of him.
He does tirelessly work. So if you want to watch our Facebook page, get onto there. Webby Sports Roundup. We've got a bit of rugby, big rugby here, but before we go on to that, I just
Egg chasing, you mean?
see what I mean. This is what you get egg chasing. If you stood up in front of Gloucester's number 9, you'd run a mile, but you couldn't because you couldn't run a mile with that weight
I
on
couldn't.
you.
I could only walk
No,
it.
you
I could only walk
Before
it.
we go any further, let's have a quick check on any comments. Who's watching? How many got on the channel, Tim?
Yeah, we got 29 people watching live, and you got loads of comments, mostly saying hello, hello.
Yeah.
And a couple of people saying their favourite teams and who's going to win who.
Go on then. What? Send 1 or 2 out.
Hail, hail, Celtic 4-0.
Wow.
4-0 to beat the Rangers in the Scottish Cup final today at Hampden Park.
I think Rangers got something to prove there, haven't they?
Yeah.
Don't forget the most important match, MOTALAW.
MOT.
Law.
MOT.
Match of the.
MOT.
I don't know.
The ALAW. I don't know.
I know.
A1.
Match of the. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
Women's.
We'll come back to that. What else we got?
Mott Allow. Oh, it's probably Welsh. Probably Welsh.
Is
Oh, right.
That's probably the Wrexham fella there,
Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
Graham.
Just joking. It's a Leeds.
He's coded his
That's
message.
the Leeds guy.
It's rigor mortis.
Oh, you rigor mortis.
Charlie saying massive match today.
Big Man City fan. Big Man City fan.
Amazon.
Good
Lots
luck.
of people are saying hi. Mark Corley saying hey, and not forgetting Tim.
Yeah. Don't forget Tim, of course. He's here.
Don't forget Tim.
For Tim.
Don't forget Tim. Yeah.
No, Tim, we're not here.
Yeah, I'll still be in bed.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, exactly. I'll still be walking.
Saying, are the chances Man United win, then sack Ten Hag straight after?
Well,
10 Hag's definitely going.
that's mad, isn't it?
Go on.
I can't understand why Man United have been interviewing that Kieran McKellen, are they from Ipswich? Why do you do that before a cup final? I mean, you just do it after, but not before.
Well, I was
Do you,
thinking,
do you remember? Do you remember the Spuds done it to Mourinho
yeah,
in that cup final?
Gotcha,
And
okay.
and the day before they started talking about someone else coming in
yeah.
and sacked him the day before the cup final. Pochettino coming in and lost the cup final.
It's
Well, I was-
mad. I mean, you just
Yeah.
the timing is not good, is it?
Well, I was listening to TalkSport yesterday, and some geezer came on who's big into the Man United setup, and a very good friend of him works at United, and he said 100% Ten Hag is going after the game, whether they win it or not. You have to look at overall season. They were 8th in the league. That's the worst they've done since 1990.
Yeah.
So that's 34 years. That's the worst.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You know,
but that's just the bad points, right? Look at the good points. He got to 15 Premier League wins before Ferguson, before any other manager.
don't matter.
He won 50 games
Don't
quicker than any other manager, right?
Don't.
Right? He won you a cup last season,
Yeah.
the Carling Cup, the Carabao Cup, we want to call it. And if he wins this cup this season, that's another trophy.
Doesn't matter.
Arsenal have come second in the league twice
Yeah.
and been trophyless,
Yeah.
right?
And it's been
Do-
a good season, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to win a cup, or do you want to do you want to just be in the top 4?
Man United have to be in the top 4, as far as I'm concerned. They have to be top 4, and they have to be fighting for everything.
So you'd give
Yeah.
up the 2 cups
Well,
to be in the top 4.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I'd rather win a trophy.
I'd rather win a trophy.
Yeah, but I want you two obviously different than me because I'm a Coventry City football fan. They're right.
Yeah,
when
but
they
you've
get
won a
ready-
trophy.
You know what?
Remember 87.
I'd
Yeah,
rather
it's
win a
not about
trophy
something-
and get relegated.
Yeah.
I don't want to get relegated.
Exactly,
I hate
but
to
you'd
get
rather
relegated.
win a trophy, get relegated.
You two
Because you
would.
won a trophy.
Yeah.
Look,
You-
Liverpool was so
If I don't
far
win today,
behind
they're
us.
not even going to be in the any European Cups. They call this
United.
Confederation Cup. You're talking. Oh, don't talk.
No, if United win, what do they go in? Europa League or
Nah, conference.
I'm in the conference?
Conference. Yeah.
Do you want to be in the conference?
Yeah, I do.
If you win, yeah.
Well, they won it.
don't.
They won it.
Oh no.
They
I
won
would
it.
rather win because when you look back, when you look at your honours, you don't look at your honours and say, "Oh,
I
we
finished
finished
second,
4th, or we
I
finished
finished
5th, or
third."
we finished."
It's not a trophy, you know.
Exactly. I want a trophy.
Yeah.
It's only the money for being in the top. It's only the money
Oh,
we miss.
Please for you two, okay? Right, let's move on quickly. We're going to talk a bit. Yeah. I've got me beating me boy. Hey, and it's nice to see the Arsenal shirt, the West Ham shirt,
Mamacita.
and the Coventry shirt. We've got them all out, haven't we? A little bit of rugby league news. 2023, Hull Kingston Rovers lost it on to Lee Lepers last year at the Tottenham venue. But this year, okay, the semi-finals took place last week, and it was Hull Kingston Rovers 6, beg your pardon, Wigan 38, Huddersfield 10, Warrington 46. So the final will be on June the 8th, 3 p.m. at Wembley. Wigan taking on Warrington.
Will you
That
be
is the
watching it?
final.
Are you watching it?
Hey, I probably will be. I don't know. But you Will you let me do my
I'm
job,
just-
please?
sorry, mate. I'm just
Let me
asking.
do my job,
I want the
please, all right?
viewers to know that you'll be watching the Egg Chasers.
Limited.
That's all I'm saying.
The Betfred last night, there was 3 games last night. You had Castleford beat home FC 30-22. Huddersfield Giants lost at home. Shut it. Lost
I'm
at home.
glad I'm sitting in the middle. Keep these two apart.
Huddersfield 10, Lee 16.
Lee RMI, is that?
Shut up.
Is that Lee RMI?
Do my head in.
Just get the boxing.
Yeah.
When you get a boxing, I'll tell you better get your fist in. And St. Helens, my boys from Knowsley, Roy, they beat Ryan 40 points to 10. And tonight is, or this afternoon is Catalans taking on Warrington.
Sorry. Did you just say? Sorry. Did you just say St Helens your boys, or they beat your boys?
No, they're my. I follow St. Helens up and under anywhere in since I was a kid. All right, that's
Oh
one of my
my
other
God.
clubs I follow. Yeah, but I have a broadened horizon. You just stick
Eddie
to that.
Waring.
Like,
Eddie Waring.
listen to me, Muppet.
Up
You
and under,
just,
isn't it?
nah. Wait,
What's
wait.
that programme he went on?
Excuse me. I'm talking. It's
Stuart
my
Hall.
show. All right.
It's a knockout.
There you go.
Sean Murphy, I brought you back to have a bit of sense in the show. You know what I'm saying? Unbelievable. Right, I'm going to move on now to Rugby Union.
Oh God.
Put the league up, Tim.
Oh,
Go on,
come on.
Before that, there was a big final at Tottenham Brown last night. But my boys,
At Spud Stadium. Sorry.
yeah, my boys Gloucester took the Sharks to South of Africa,
Please God
and
you
they
won.
actually turned us over. We played well first 20 minutes. We had a cracking end last 20 minutes, scored 2 tries, but they bullied us. They're big, strong, 5 World Cup players playing for them, and we lost 22 points to 36. It is what it is. That was the European Challenge Cup. That's like the Europa Cup, obviously, as in
Do
football.
you hear that? He said it was a cracking game. Egg chasing.
Hey, you'll be chasing an egg in a minute. I'll tell you that. A bit of Rugby Union news. All right, the Gallagher Premiership.
Stop it now.
Last week for Bath, Bristol, Leicester, and Sale, who beat Saracens on their own ground, which is a cracking win. So Andy Black, you're a happy bunny, my son. And the top 4 was Bath, Northampton, Sale, and Saracens. And you've got the playoffs coming up very, very soon. So the top 4 will play each other to see who are going to be the league champions. Last year's champions was the Saracens. That's your Rugby Union. That's your Rugby League. That's
Can we
it.
just rewind a minute? Did you say Andy Black watches egg chasing?
Yeah.
Andy Black, my neighbour.
Yes.
When I get right, I'm knocking on your door, Mr. Black.
Watches Sale. He's
Yeah,
a big
yeah,
Sale fan.
good. He looks like a shark.
That's if he's awake this morning, because he had a few sherbets last night.
Yeah.
Blackie, sorry, big man. But he was enjoying himself. They won the golf.
He only watches Sal
let
because he
me-
looks like a shark.
Let me just get this in. Now there was a charity event with Chris Kamara. He's over here for a few weeks.
Yeah.
And he's obviously the patron of this particular charity. And Dave Montecristo, Graham Newcastle, Big Jimmy from Wales, and Andy Blackman City. They actually won the charity event wherever they played yesterday.
Congratulations, lads. Well done.
Well done to you lot. And they got the cups in Montecristo to prove it. So well done. Absolutely super. Let's have a bit of boxing. Straight after that, it's going to be FA Cup special. So
Hey!
before we do that, any comments, please? Let's check out what we got on.
We got 46 people watching,
Okay, it's not bad for a starter.
and I've been putting comments up as we go, so the people have seen it, but there's been no questions really.
Okay, we don't want any questions, do we?
Yeah, we do.
What's
From
any
Spuds
questions?
fans.
Well,
The last time they won the FA Cup.
In front of the question.
okay, so if you've got any questions for the boys, obviously Simon, Gooner, West Ham, Sean, QQ, put a question, and the boys will obviously answer it. So we're going to have a big FA Cup special in a few minutes' time. Don't forget the Facebook page. Obviously, we've got my mate Foggy. As he said, he's a spud. He's what he is.
Foggy, my mate.
He's lovely.
He's
Does
my
all the-
mate.
does all the work. Let's have a bit of boxing. There was a big, unified, undisputed, disputed, world champion last week.
Put your teeth in, mate.
I can't put him in.
What's happening here?
Against Fury, and it'll be me against him in a minute. I'm telling you, I'm going to knock him straight out in the first round. So, Johnny Goggles, do us a favour, son. Get away. Tell her what the score was.
Hello everyone, it's me Johnny Goggles and I'm back again for another WEBBY'S boxing roundup. So I've come to talk about what everyone's been talking about all week. Last weekend's undisputed heavyweight title fight between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. And we've got it. The first time in 25 years and the 4-belt era we have an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. And it is Alexander Usyk. Everyone's been talking about it. Everyone's got an opinion. In my opinion, it was a fight of nearly 2 halves. From the 2nd to about the 7th, I think Fury was holding his own and he was looking good, but he seemed to tire, and Usyk picked up and he was looking a bit more dominant. Fury had a stoppage in the 9th where he was held up by the ropes. There's rumours that it was a longer count than normal, but these things happen. 2 champions going to war. Personally, I was not disappointed with the performance from both boxers. I thought both boxers left it all out there. Fought really hard and really wanted the win. I was slightly disappointed with the result because obviously I wanted Tyson Fury to win. But you cannot take nothing away from Alexander Usyk. It went the distance and it went to the judges' scorecards, with one judge giving it to Usyk by 1 point. 1 round even. One judge giving it to Fury by 1 round, and the third giving it to Usyk by 3. Now, what's next? Apparently there's a contract clause with a rematch. Now, I'm hearing, and everyone's come out and said that it's going to happen in October, with Frank Warren confirming this, but let's wait and see. We all know what happens in these sort of fights. Get the money sorted, get the agreements in place. So let's watch this space and see what happens. But what a good fight it was. So that's it for me from this week. Don't forget, if you like what you see and like what you hear, please like and subscribe to WEBBY'S Sports Roundup, and it's free.
Welcome back to WEBBY'S Sports Roundup here on a Saturday afternoon. Could even be a Saturday morning. I don't know where I'm coming from. I had a few bottles of beer last night. Listen, I tell you what, me and him going to fall out today. Keeps looking at me.
I don't know what's up with him.
You're on the water, son.
I didn't realise you asked me to come down and sit in the middle, be
Yeah,
referee.
you're the bouncer.
You should be wearing black, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
Son? That's for sure. Right, listen, tune into WEBBY'S Sports Roundup. If you've not subscribed, it is for free. And if you like what you hear and see, do a little like as well, because that goes to Google and Google sends it all around the world. And we want to try and get bigger and better. Okay, right. Little bit of boxing. Now, you may not have watched the fight.
I watched it. I watched it all.
If you watched all the
Yeah.
fight, just give me a view very, very quickly to all the people on the WEBBY'S Sports
I
Roundup.
think the decision was right.
Yeah.
I think the ref got the decision right in the end, Webby, because Usyk was more on the front foot. I thought, and he could have gone down in the 9th. Fury.
Yeah, saw that.
The ref gave him a standing count. I don't think he deserved a standing count, and I also think one of the judges got it wrong.
Yeah.
Where I think it should have been unanimous. I don't think it should have been a split decision by any means. But we know it's only all about the money. The next one will be a split decision,
Well, then
and it's the third one that matters.
the big question is obviously, is there going to be a rematch, or is it going to
Well,
be?
it's already written. It's already written in the contract.
Yes, I know, but sometimes they do scrap it when I do. Because obviously, if Fury don't want
Well, he said he's not fighting no more. He's already come out and said he's not fighting no more,
right.
little baby, because he lost.
Yeah,
Sean-
but
Sean, what's your view?
I ain't really got a view on it, to be honest with you. But with Fury, you know, he wants to retire. He's back in, he's out. You know, anything can change with him about a rematch.
Yeah.
I think there will be a rematch. I really do.
Well, they've got enough money in the bank. anyway.
He's got enough money
And
now.
not only that, the promoters want the
Of course they do. The
They want
money.
it probably more
They
than the
want the
fight.
money. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Johnny Goggles, thanks for that, big man. I know you did it in your van, super, because obviously you're busy back home. And
Nobody saw that because I took the van out.
oh, sorry, why didn't you tell me this, Tim? The logistics man. Well done. Sorry, non-van to the van. Right, that's it. Now we're going to go over to what today's special is. FA Cup special. We're going to talk a little bit about Celtic Rangers, and then we're going to be on the big one. Manchester City taking on Coventry. Man City taking on.
Man United.
No, shouldn't it be
It
Coventry?
should be
Well,
Coventry, yeah.
I think
I think so.
I'll tell you what you're doing. Me should be Coventry.
I think everyone wanted it to be Coventry. That's for sure.
Toenails.
Yeah.
Toenail, wasn't it?
Yeah,
3-0 down. 17 minutes gone. We went bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Championship club.
yeah.
All right, scored 3 goals, made it 3-all. All right, with a penalty from Adji Wright.
Yeah.
A few minutes later, 4-3. Bong, great goal. Hang on, let's go to VR. Let's go upstairs. Let's go see them Muppets up there. Right,
Yeah.
they look at all these screens and they say, hang on, he's got a toenail over the line.
Yeah, he didn't get his manicure, did he? Didn't
Yeah,
get
no,
his toes
no, so
manicured.
let's knock that on the head. Let's give it to Man United because it's going to attract
The
a
money,
bit more
the money.
viewers and the
It's the
money.
first thing I said to you at the end of the game.
Every football fan, unless you're a Man United fan, wanted Coventry to
Yeah,
win that
yeah.
because everyone loves an underdog, don't they?
They
Especially in the
deserved it.
FA Cup. Especially in the
Yeah,
FA
so
Cup.
many messages come through saying, "Webby, honest," and
They deserved it as well.
yeah, thanks for that, boys. So
Yeah.
yeah, anyway, it is what it is. It's Man City taking on Man United. Now,
Just stick to 78, 87.
Yeah,
Yeah, 7,
Just
it's
7.
you guys, wasn't it?
yeah.
we're going to
Ipswich
talk.
Switch,
We're
wasn't
going to talk
lost
about.
Rod
Yeah,
Osborne.
That's right, yeah.
Before we start,
yeah,
Yeah,
coach,
go on
any
then.
questions?
Get them out there.
for Sean from Alan Fraser here.
All right.
Sean saying, Alan saying, does Sean think David Moyes has had a raw deal at West Ham, or has he ran his course?
I think he's had a bit of a raw deal, and I think he's also run his course as well. The football we were playing, it wasn't pretty. I've got to be honest with you. I've been at a lot of games, West Ham games, and I've been standing there or sitting there thinking, this is rubbish. This is just not good, entertaining football. However, I'll always be thankful for Moyes. 3 years on the trot, UEFA football, which we've never done in our history, and we won a trophy. And that night in Prague, I was there, and it was superb. So a bit of both, really. You know, thank you, David Moyes. Really appreciate what you've done, but I think it's time to go.
He was there for a while. Only 4.5, 5.5 years. Or something?
4.5 years,
4.5 years.
yeah, and then he had a little stint before, didn't he?
Does it remind you of the Everton when he was at Everton and he got them into Europe, and then he just couldn't take them no further?
Yeah.
You know, like he's got you like you say, 3 years European football, right? But maybe finishing sixth, seventh, sixth. Could he have broke you into the top four? Because that's what you're looking for. 2 years ago, you were looking for that. You were on the periphery,
Not with the style of football.
right? Not with his football and
No.
not his management.
The
No,
problem, I
it
think,
was
is
boring. I've
it's
got to be honest with you.
O'Sullivan. They were talking on Talksport yesterday, and they're not his biggest fan. You know, you know what I mean. Sullivan.
Well,
what do you know?
let's see if they back the new manager.
I think they'll back him. I do,
He
because we
wants
done
six
nothing in
players.
January.
He wants six.
We done nothing in the January transfer apart from Calvin Phillips.
What-
Was a complete waste of time.
What about this Paquette that's obviously come out of the blue within the last couple of days?
He's-
You know, we're talking 80 odd million. You may not even get now if you sell him.
I don't know. I mean, it's been going on a year, so I don't
Yeah.
think they've been looking into it. The FA with these charges.
Yeah.
I don't think they've just. There's
Pulled 'em
got
out
to
of
be,
one,
there's
well,
got to be,
pulled 'em out of a
they ain't
rabbit,
made it
have
up today. No,
No,
they ain't just made it
There's
up.
a bit of meat in it.
There's got to be something somewhere, but
Okay.
what it is, I don't think no one.
Right,
knows.
any other
Two
questions?
more. Den, or as we call him,
Yeah.
Den.
Yeah.
QQ, why does Coventry always steal Rangers' possible signings?
It's obviously because listen, we've had that this morning. Is a young man, 2021 Rodriguez, playing in the Australian A League, and they've been following him for a while. There was Rangers, Coventry, one or two other clubs that were after him, and he's decided to come to this Coventry City Football Club. And the reason I think is because obviously he he wants to play in the English league, and obviously we're a bigger club than Rangers. Listen, I've said that to people,
Oh.
and they've
Yeah.
Matt,
You're
listen,
going to get some arguments now.
Yeah.
Paul Stewart will be on the phone in a minute.
Yeah, he'd be down.
Yeah.
He'd be on his motorbike.
He'd
He'd be
be
down
down,
here in a
mate.
minute.
Listen, of course, we're not as big as Rangers, but he's got an opportunity to play in the Championship in England, then an opportunity to play in the Premiership if we get promoted. So it is what it is, but it's a great signing for us. I'm not sure how much it's cost us to get him over the line, but he's just chosen Coventry City Football Club. So, and all I'm saying, thank you very much indeed. Okay, next question.
Last one is from Rigger, and he's saying, never mind the FA Cup, we all know City will win it. The playoff final is the biggest game of the weekend.
Yeah, but I've got
Yeah.
that coming. I've got
Yeah.
that coming out a little bit later on.
Monetary wise, he's right. It's 200 million
Well, it's
quid.
200 million.
Yeah.
200 million pound.
They're playing Sunday.
170 million last year.
Yeah.
150 the year before,
Yeah.
200 this year.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah, we'll talk
Discuss
about
that
that later. Yeah.
a little bit later on in the show. Okay, right. What we're going to do now, we're going to talk about FA Cup special. That's what we're here for. And before we start talking about it, as you know, Webby Sports Roundup, we do a lot of charity work for cancer, fighting against cancer in Tenerife. I want to say thank you to all the people that put their hands in their pockets last year. We raised approximately €6,000 with the walks and the people that put their hands in their pockets who donated money over the walk, and which was absolutely fantastic. There's one or two people that stuck a 500 in and a 500 in who will be named nameless at this moment in time. Now, what we decided to do this year, well, I have in a sense, I've got 6 items. There's a little video going to come up a little bit later on showing what they are, some cracking items that you can actually win. I'm not going to do an auction. It's going to be raffle tickets, beg your pardon, raffle tickets, whether you can purchase them over the next month or two. I've got to decide when we start and when we finish. And for today, we're going to give a few prizes away. And what we're wanting can only do it while the show is on up until 10:30. If we go any further, it's going to take time and hassle and whatever. So what we want to know is we want you to send a comment on the show between now and 10:30 when you think the first goal is going to be scored at both the games. So for example, we send it, hi Webby Tim, Celtic Rangers first goal, say 12 minutes. If you don't get it spot on, it's going to be the
nearest
closest person to it. So if they score in 8 and you've got 9 and you're the closest, you're going to get the raffle tickets. We'll give away 5, 10, 15. We'll see how it goes. So Celtic Rangers, you can put your guests in now. And on top of that, your Man United, Man City, FA Cup in England as well. So you can put your guests as from now. Foggy back in England. He's there waiting on his computer. Ball, pen and paper. He's going to start writing them all down. So from now till 10:30, that's what we're going to do, and we're going to give a few prizes, and we might give a little prize away in a few minutes time, and he'll be the first to send the answer in, and I'll do that as well. Okay, does that sound fair enough?
That's fine, but he doesn't need to write it down because it's all being recorded.
It's all being recorded. Okay,
You can send it in straight after the show.
all right, there you are, Foggy. So it's only between now and 10:30. Anything after won't be counted.
And what have they got to write? They've just got to write
the
the
minute
minute.
Just the minute. Just put
And
down.
and their name.
Just put down Celtic Rangers 7 minutes, Man United Man City 12 minutes, and we know where it's come from. That's all you're gonna do. So whoever gets the closest
Put
on
their
the
name
game,
first.
then we know that I will give tickets for you. I'll have them here, and I'll just pluck them out in one of you. Right, leave that with me. And you'll be able to buy tickets one way or the other if you're over on holiday and so forth. So we'll design that over the next.
Or if
few
you're in
weeks.
England, you just get in touch with any of us.
Yeah.
Get in touch with me, and
And we'll sort. Because obviously, when you go back, then you must have listened. They'll have some tickets.
yeah, exactly.
We'll sort that out very, very
Or
soon.
people who watch the show regularly.
Yeah, of course.
On my lot who
Of
watch
course.
it.
Yeah. So that's what. So we're going to raise as much as we can for fighting against cancer, and we've got some great items. And you'll see the little video I did at my house yesterday, and then we'll put that on. Right. Let's get over to the FA Cup.
Couple of questions before.
Yeah.
we start.
No, please do.
Okay, Alan Fraser saying, why does Webby support Coventry? And the answer is written as well. It's frightened of big crowds.
Oh,
Let me
Alan
take this
Fraser.
to Mr. Fraser.
Woo.
This man has been super.
Who's he
honestly,
support?
He supports Dundee United and Celtic. Now, you've got to get yourself back to work. He sent me a video doing all these press ups. They're only about £5. They were plastic anyway, son. All right? All right? It's as simple as that. He said, look, who was doing the video? He was doing this. He was on a bench doing this. And I'm going, get out of it, Al. What you want about? Hey? They're like a couple of plastic bottles.
They're probably filled out with water.
Yeah, probably. Right.
Yeah.
Nathan Brown is saying, did CD Tenerife get promoted?
No, they
No.
don't. No, the recent Toddy is back in England with family and friends, and we've not put Toddy on this week because it just faded out. We had a good chance, a 5% chance of playoffs 3 weeks ago. We lost last week, so it's just faded out. But we'll get Toddy back on very, very soon, and for next season, that's for sure. I need somebody to make the write things down, don't we? And add to the comments. Very, very quickly, I'll tell you the reason why I support Coventry City Football Club. There's the programme. 0 to 11, Man United on the TV all the time. A friend of mine, David Prosser, we've got to watch Coventry because my mum had an auntie, Dolly, lived in Coventry. And I was 11. There's the programme. And there's all this, and there's the players.
Teams.
Okay. As you say, 45,402. Coventry played Man United. George Best, Stepney, Bobby Charlton, Kidd, Morgan Sadler, they all played. Coventry won 2-1. That was April the 8th, 1969. And ever since then, I have followed Coventry City Football Club. And we'll come over to the FA Cup of '87 soon, but I want to bring the boys in to.
More questions, then we're finished.
Okay, yeah.
Who did you support to win the Prem, Webby?
Who did I support to win the Prem?
You know who it was, so don't start, because I'll start effing and jeffing on here. So just tell the truth.
I must admit, I did want Arsenal,
Right.
and the only reason why. Listen, I'd love to have I think we all would a season ticket watching Man City. They just put airs on me on my arm. They were just phenomenal. When you had phone, Rodri. Oh, dear, what a
Yeah, but who
midfielder.
played the best football this season?
Well, I was just about to say that.
Exactly, so
I'd rather,
take that,
in
and
all
be
fairness,
quiet.
in all fairness, I think Arsenal were, as a neutral, were more entertaining than Man City, because Man City are brilliant, but they tit-tat it around all
understand.
game long, where Arsenal is,
We're at it.
yeah.
Listen, the top three with Liverpool finishing third, they're a phenomenal side as well. And obviously Villa jumping into the fourth place, which is fantastic for a mid.
Where does the Spuds finish?
Where did the Spuds finish? were they fifth? They were fifth, weren't they?
Just getting back on an earlier question, I
Yeah.
think we was talking about it earlier. Don't you think that when Klopp, like Liverpool faded at the end,
Yeah.
but don't you think that's
He should never have done what
they
he
should
did.
never have done what he done?
Never.
Agree,
You know,
yeah.
it's
Never.
the same with Ten Hag
Yeah.
today. He should,
Yeah.
the Man United should
It
never
shouldn't
come
be
out.
done.
That shouldn't be done.
Shouldn't be
It shouldn't
done.
be
Wait
done
till the end of
afterwards.
the season.
Yeah.
It's never happened in English football, is it? When you look at rugby or other rugby,
It's bad what they do
you look
now.
at 4 months ago, and
Tell-
that
tell
man's
him-
leaving.
I get the sense, but all teams seem to drop off.
Tenerife. You think of Tenerife, that manager know he's going,
Yeah.
and he's still got
Well,
6
look at
games to
Barca
play.
when they said Javi was going.
Yeah.
Then they said he's staying, and now they've sacked him.
Yeah. We've
And
had
they
a
got one more
terrible
game left.
We've had a terrible 2024. I reckon Moyes knew he was going
Yeah.
at the beginning of the year, because that's why we spent no money in the January window.
Yeah.
And then what's happened? Same with Brighton.
Well, you knew in
Well, was
April, not being rude.
Yeah.
You knew in April.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Let's move on, because we got
Yeah, come on.
Sorry, last
Yeah.
one.
Go on.
What game is bigger or means more today, the Scottish Cup final or the FA Cup final? And this is from Alex Merchant.
I think it depends who you support.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whichever side you're on.
What side of the ball are you from?
Yeah.
If Rangers win it, it's absolutely massive for them.
Yeah.
Because it stops Celtic doing
Yeah.
the double. If Man United win it, it stops City doing the double.
Yeah.
And we all want that. We don't want City doing a double. I'll say it right now, live on camera. I don't want City to win today.
No. Well, if you look at it, Celtic Rangers. Celtic has won 41 cups. Rangers have won 34. Celtic are the league champions.
Yeah.
The reason why is because Rangers were 10 points behind. They only scored 15 points, and Celtic 25 in the last 10 games. So they dropped off big stuff.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Dundee one messed
Yeah,
them up.
yeah, but Rangers, don't forget, they won the League Cup, beating Aberdeen by a goal to nil. So they both got trophies. Who's going to get the second trophy? That's the
I
point.
think Rangers are going to be right up for this.
They got
today.
something- they got something
Right
to
up
prove,
for
like
it.
Sean
Exactly.
said.
Yeah, they're going to be
Yeah.
up for this. And
So your prediction today?
I'm going to go Rangers. I'm going to go Rangers today.
Yeah, Rangers and United.
Yeah.
I'll go Rangers and City.
Listen, I know. I think it's a toss-up. I think it's all depends who wants it the most, as you say.
Well,
So I think Clement, since he's come from Bruges, was it Bruges in Belgium? He's done a fantastic job there with a limited amount of money, and Desser's up front. Not the best number 9, but he has scored a few goals lately. It's a tough one, isn't it? A tough one. But I'm going to sit on the fence. I think it'll go extra time. I really, really do. And whoever's
well, that's right, because we can watch it from the pub after United have beat City in normal time.
whoever's so
Sweet.
Listen, if you're in CAIXESBBXXX and you want to come and see the boys, Simon and I for Defo. I don't know about Sean. We're going to be down.
Sean's going to let me know later.
Yeah, we're going to be down 3 horseshoes with all the boys.
He promised.
He's coming. We're all going down to watch the big FA Cup final.
Not out with you. Not another one.
Oh, God.
Right, let's move on to the big one. That's why it's an FA Cup sports special. Right, we've got Man United, Man City. Before we go any further, let's have a prediction. What you think? A prediction, not what you want.
Right,
what you think will happen.
I think,
Have a prediction.
I do think City will beat them.
Yeah.
But I want United to win.
Right, Sean.
I think it all depends. We know what you're going to get from Man City. It depends what Man United team turn up. They blow so hot and cold, Man United. So I think City will win. I think it'll either be close 2-1 or Man City are 4-0 if
Yeah,
if they don't turn up.
if City turn up, they'll spank them, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
They will, but I think United will turn up today for some reason.
They've got to. They've got
I
to.
don't know this
For the manager.
I don't think that. I don't know.
He's going.
I think he's out the door, and
100%
they're not going to be playing for the manager today. I don't
yeah.
think.
No,
They're not playing for their place next year because
Yeah.
they don't know who the manager's going to be.
Yeah.
So I've got to go City all day long, I think.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to go against it. You know, you cannot see. Obviously, the betting's going to be probably 10 to 1 on or so forth. I don't know. I haven't looked at the betting.
Man City are that good. You can't bet against them on anything.
No, you can't. No, you're right. You're right.
Only against Real Madrid in the Champions League.
And that,
Well,
which they should have won anyway.
Yeah.
Foden's
Well,
playing
they
a little
didn't.
bit scared,
Yeah.
which we had a good. If you haven't tuned in yet, yesterday, obviously Simon and a good self, we had a great little 34-minute discussion on the
England squad.
on the England squad yesterday. So if you haven't tuned in, that watch it. I think it's an absolute brammer. This man knows his stuff. That's for sure. Right. So we're going. We know Celtic Rangers. We're going Man City, Man United. We all think City will probably win in the end. How they're going to do it, and whether United will turn up. I think they will turn up today. We don't want to be in the horseshoes, and it's 2, 3, 4 or something.
4-0.
No, you want it close. You want extra time.
I'm going home.
Yeah.
If City get 2 or 3-0 up, I'm going home.
Yeah.
I don't want to see them lift the cup. I don't. I'm just getting on my nerves. I'm sorry.
Right. Let's go back a few years. Obviously, Arsenal has been in the FA Cup quite a few times. And I don't know if you probably do.
They've won it 15 more than anyone else.
They've won it 14 times.
15.
Well, I checked it out Google. I said if it's 15, it's 15.
I don't care about Google.
But Google says 14.
I am Google.
And then you had Chelsea, Liverpool, and Tottenham, 8. But Man United have won it 12 times.
Spuds have won it 8.
8 times.
When was the last time?
Chelsea, Liverpool, and Spurs.
When was the last time?
I don't know.
Was TV black and white?
Is it black and white?
Was telly black and white?
Picking on the Spurs.
Sorry, Foggy. I love you really, mate. You know I love you.
So Arsenal have won it 14 times. That's what it says on Google. All right. End of conversation. Right. Let's talk about what about Arsenal West Ham? You two have had a couple of FA Cup finals. There was one you didn't want to talk about. I don't know.
I've even told my West Ham mates this morning, right? I said I've got to do a show with Sean, right? And we're going to talk about 1980, right? West Ham.
Right.
I'm in my glory now.
Stupid Willie Young. Stupid Willie Young.
He should have been sent off.
He should have been Sean.
Any comments while Sean's looking at his picture?
I've got to say, I was there in 1980.
I was there.
There's
any comments. Hang on, Sean.
Okay. Choose Nathan Brown says, do you think Liverpool and Arsenal will challenge City next season?
Yes.
I don't think Liverpool will. I think Liverpool are going to be in such a transformation.
Yeah.
And I think Arsenal will spend money, and I think Arsenal will go for it next year.
I think they both will.
I think they'll go for it next year.
Any more questions?
Last one. Has any of you watched the series 99? Great watch of Alex Ferguson.
Anyway, as Sean was saying, moving on swiftly, as Sean was saying, come on, mate, get it out there.
Don't forget, get your answers in between now and 10:30. The first goal, Celtic Rangers, and the first goal, United against City. Then you've got a chance of winning a couple of prizes, which is going to be some raffle tickets to win some of these great, phenomenal sporting memorabilia items that I've got. And I mean, it's some absolute crackers. It really, really is. And the video will come up in a couple of minutes' time. So get your answers in on that, please. Okay, Sean, you're away, son.
Right, okay. Well, the 1980 Cup final,
we were both there.
that's my ticket.
Yeah, don't,
Right. So, yeah, I know. It's got that little silver thread in there.
Arsenal West Ham, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a great day. Not a really particularly good game.
No, it was bad, but it's still an anti-climax,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
It was. Yeah,
1-0.
2.
West Ham.
West Ham, yeah. But that ticket,
What are you laughing for? Stupid.
in them days, if you remember, if you won the cup, you was down Trafalgar Square afterwards.
Yeah.
I was there.
Oh, mate, unbelievable.
As I say, I think the ticket tells a story there.
Yeah.
How much were the tickets, Sean? How much were they back in that? $3.50.
Was it £3.50?
£3.50.
Yeah.
For a cup final, 1980. 1980.
And if you're from the London area, there's the
Who scored the goal?
Brooking.
Trevor Brooking.
13 minutes.
First
With his head.
ever time
Yeah.
he's got to go with his head.
Yeah.
First time.
I think he was
ever.
stuck out of it.
I reckon he looked like that.
Yeah.
So first time.
Yeah.
This is the
Listen,
London Evening Standard.
listen to me, you. Let him have his 5 minutes.
No, but this is it.
Only because
This
West
is
Ham
the
beat
best.
Arsenal.
No, but this is
Yeah.
the best
This
bit
is how
about the FA Cup
This is how the
As a
FA Cup
kid.
used to be.
as a kid.
It's because it was the
London Evening Standard.
yeah.
wasn't it?
But all London, if there's a London team If there was a London team in the
In it,
final, the
yeah.
Evening News or the Evening Standard always.
Liam Brady, yeah.
Yeah, he played.
Brian Talbot.
Yeah.
I can't say
Betty.
the glasses.
Hey,
Yeah,
get in there.
yeah,
Brian
yeah,
Talbot.
yeah.
Graham Rick.
And the good thing about them days as well, everyone used to do their houses up. We were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
With them asses up.
Yeah. No. You put like, I remember having
Well,
a
you see
having a
this,
big West Ham flag outside my house,
Yeah.
you know, hanging from the window.
and
And people
this,
done that.
this
You
whole
were rough
page,
already.
Yeah.
this whole page, right,
Yeah.
would be opened up, stuck on your mum's front room
Would it?
window
Yeah.
with sellotape.
Yeah.
No blue tape. So you're going to get a backhander when she comes in.
Yeah.
Right? Odds on you're going to get a backhander.
Yeah.
But every year, the Evening Standard, right, and the Evening News, because it was out then as well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
used to do it. Arsenal, Man United, don't matter who it was in the final.
Yeah.
Obviously, the London club had to be in it for it to be the London
Yeah.
papers.
Yeah.
But the Man United Evening, the Manchester Evening News would have done one.
Yeah.
You know, and them days, they were brilliant.
Yeah.
That final there, Arsenal been to 3 on the bounce.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
78, 79 and 80, they went to 3 on the bounce and lost 2 of them.
Yeah.
And the 2 they lost, they should have won.
Yeah.
Well, they were favourites to win both,
Yeah.
Ipswich and West Ham.
Okay.
Just a little fact on that game as well. We was the second division team, the old second division. We are the last team to win the FA Cup outside the
First division.
or the first division. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's yours. What have you got? You must have something with regards to Arsenal winning the FA Cup.
I've got 3 here. I've
Okay.
got 3 programmes here of the latest cup finals.
What? Let's have
Right.
one of them. Then we'll go on. We'll
Right,
come back
well,
to it.
2014 Arsenal Hull, right?
Hull
At
City.
Wembley, yeah. And Hull went 2-0 up. Hull went 2-0 up.
Yeah.
And we had to beat them in extra time. Aaron Ramsey sorted us right out.
Yeah.
Because we was banging trouble after 25, 30 minutes.
Good deal with it.
Hull went 2-0 up. No one could believe what was going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And think to myself, oh my God, I've come all the way from Tenerife with this shower.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Webby, I couldn't believe it. But in the end, like, it came true.
Yeah.
And we done them. We beat them quite easily in the end in extra
Okay.
time.
All right,
Thanks
well,
to Aaron Ramsey.
Okay. well,
Great day out.
Let me have my bit of glory. Obviously, back in '87, when Coventry won the FA Cup, May the 16th, and I was there. I couldn't get a ticket for love or money, boys. And at the end of the day,
Win.
I got 2 tickets from the Hereford United football directors for 30 quid a piece. And I went on my own. I took four Tottenham lads. They had tickets, and there was a guy, a Tottenham fan from Cheltenham, worked in the gas station somewhere. So I gave him the ticket, and we're in the ground. And after 1 minute, boys, he's there and I'm sat here. He jumps up and Clive Allen scores the first goal. I thought, it's going to be one of them games. Then obviously Keith Houchin. And then, can you do me a favour? Can you put the video of Dave Bennett up, please?
Dave Bennett,
Dave Bennett with the afro.
Coventry
with the curly
City Football
perm.
Club.
Coventry legend.
Yeah, Coventry, Dave Bennett. Put the video up for me, please.
Hello, Webby Sports Roundup. Dave Bennett here. Just thought I'd say hello to you. See you soon. Country legend. You are, not me.
Superb. Cheers, Benno. Absolute quality from all the way from Coventry. He follows Webby Sports Roundup. He scored the second goal after Keith Houchin diving header, as everybody remembers. Then on top of that, Lloyd McGrath got the winner. We beat Tottenham 3-2. He's happy in the FA Cup final, May the 16th, 1987. But there was an absolute living legend who played for Tottenham and England, one of the best thrilled players you've ever seen, a man called Glenn Hoddle. And we've got a little video from him as well. Paul Smith, Bolton fan, good pal of mine. He saw him last week. And what did he say, Tim? Put him up, please.
Good evening, everybody. Here we are. This is Stortford Cricket Club. I'm with Glenn Hoddle, famous player, manager, and we watch Webby Sports Roundup.
And it's good. You've got to go and watch it. It's fantastic.
Cheers, Smithy. Thanks for that, big man. I'll have a drink with you this afternoon. Then the 3 shoes. He's got a place over here. And we had.
Is he here? Is he in Tenerife? Is he?
He's in here. So Glenn Hoddle watches the show as well. Phenomenal. What more? And I got this shirt out this morning. And I can't remember where I got it from. FA Cup final. And it's got 2 Webby. God bless. And do you know something? I don't know. I haven't got a clue who.
You'll have to look for
Gun, is it?
See.
It's not Gun. Didn't
Brian
didn't
Gunn.
play
Bryn Gunn.
Gun?
Bryn Gunn.
No, it's just a commentary player.
Yeah, Bryn Gunn. The little Mickey
no,
Gin. Mickey
How much
Gin.
he's in? Yeah.
No, that's not.
No.
Quinn.
No, I don't know.
Mickey
I
Quinn.
really don't know. So anyway,
Is it Mickey Quinn?
I need to.
Look.
Man,
Imagine the
Man
gaffer.
United. The last time we beat Man United. Look at this. Look at this. Remember that? Can you see that?
No.
League Cup, Wednesday night,
Them scarves should be banned.
26th of September 2007, 17 years ago. Coventry, Man United. I think it's about the 4th round of the league.
Them scarves should be banned anyway.
Michael, shut up. Michael Mifsud, the Maltese. We beat Man United 2-0 at their place. And I'm going to
Foggy, look, Foggy. Foggy, look.
shut up.
Do you want us to sign it for you?
And I'm gonna give you a fact now. Coventry City has taken more supporters to Old Trafford in an official match than any other football club ever in the world.
Right, boring.
We
We
had
talk about the FA Cup.
11,000,
Boring.
right?
You know why that was? You know why that was, don't you? Because you get the same allocation, right, for a cup game,
Yeah.
like Man United. I don't think Man United sold out, so they
Give them more.
give them more.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, but don't think. Because you
Don't
might
think
not
too hard.
Yeah.
Right, shut your mouth, right? So don't forget, if you want a prezi for some of these charity items we've
That's
got
one of my
coming up in the
favourites.
summer.
Was, wasn't it?
One of my
let's
favourites,
put
that, yeah.
time when Celtic Rangers,
Beto
who's going to
Alfonso.
get first
What
goal
was the
scorer,
goalie?
the
Gary,
time, the
South Africa.
goal, and the
The
state.
Manchester United goalie, blonde fella.
Bailey,
Gary Bailey.
the
When the
time
comments
of
said,
the
where's
goal.
Bailey?
Okay,
Out with
well,
washing.
excuse me, can we have one person talking at a time, please?
We're talking about 79 when Arsenal beat United.
When you microphone, he doesn't have a microphone.
Exactly. So anyway, we were talking about the 1979 final when Arsenal beat Man United.
Yeah.
And for me, as an Arsenal fan, it's the greatest one
Yeah.
for me.
Was it Alan Sunderland got the
Alan
winner?
Sunderland got the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah. After United had scored 2,
Good player.
we were 2-0 up Arsenal, and United scored 1 in I think near the last minute. It might have been Sammy McElroy scored, made it 2-2,
Right.
and then Brady and Ricks, both on the same wing for whatever reason, ran up the wing, put a ball in. Gary Bailey, the Man United goalkeeper, the commentator's gone, "Oh, where's Bailey?" And the other commentator's gone, "Oh, out with the washing." He's so far out. He's out with the
listen,
washing.
we've got 15 minutes.
And you got to do the horse race.
We've got so much. We're going to do a horse racing now. 15 minutes to go. We've got the
Giddy
horse
up.
racing. We've got so much to talk about very, very quickly. Lee Sobot. This is the F.A.C.T of the day.
Hang on, before you do that, Rigger's saying that the price of today's ticket, or tomorrow's ticket, is £105 and £42.50 for parking. Then he says, "You Southerners are coining it in."
Yeah.
Coining it in.
Yeah, that's the football association, not the Southerners.
Right, we've got Lee Sobot now. Have we got up on screen?
Haven't done it yet.
Okay. Don't forget to tune into Webby Sports Roundup on
71,
Saturday
is that
morning
71?
live FA Cup special with Sean Murphy and Big Si.
Okay, Lisa, what's up?
Lee Sobot, this is my pal in the Yorkshire Evening Post. Big Leeds United fan. Good luck, Lee, tomorrow against Southampton. Today's fancy is nothing to see. 3:30 Haydock, 5-1 second favourite. Promising 4-year-old who won got 2 of his last 4 races. Okay, so we're going to go over that very, very quickly because we've got so much to talk about. So good luck to that horse today. Okay, from Lee Sobot, the Yorkshire Evening Post. Right. Let's do a bit of charity. Can we get the charity video up, I think? Let's talk about that very, very quickly.
Fighting against Tenerife.
I think we've all got family and friends that have passed away or have got it. We're just trying to help people and look after people that had it with all their friends and whatever. It's a horrible, horrible disease. So I've got some sporting memorabilia put together and I'm going to give it away over the summer. And we're going to do raffle tickets and we're going to give a few raffle tickets away today as a prezi for you people watching us on Webby Sports Roundup on a Saturday morning. So the video is going to come up.
I haven't got it. It didn't download properly. Sorry.
You haven't got the video?
No.
Just talk about it. It's not a problem.
Not a problem.
You can talk for England.
And Tim tells me he's the best thing that happened to sliced bread.
Look at this, people. Sorry. Look at this, people. Sean Murphy's cup final programmes are second to none. He has some fantastic souvenir programmes. This one here, I'm telling you now, is 1923. right?
But that is a reprint. That's not original. I wish it
but,
was, but even
no,
so.
but Sean,
Yeah.
come on, man. Look at these that you've got here. Hold that a minute. Right? Look at these. Look at all these. These are just FA Cup final programs. This man, his program collection is phenomenal. Not just West Ham either. He goes right through the board, mate. Absolutely mental. Take my hands up.
There's a
Take my hat off to
19
him.
for Foggy. I know we have a little dig at Spurs, but there's a 1961 Cup final program
When
there
he
as
did
well.
the
So,
double.
yeah,
When telly was black and white.
yeah.
Right, what I'm going to do, sometime next couple of days, I'm going to put that little video, might even do a bigger one, and we'll put it on a special edition of the next couple of days. I'll just give you an idea of what we've got to give away. First and foremost, good pal of mine, Mark, big Liverpool fan, a Paul Ince signed Liverpool football shirt. We've got Henrik Stenson. If you remember, Alan Homemade Vlogs gate last year, somebody paid money for it. He's giving it back.
Was he a
He
golfer?
was 20 under par on
Golfer, yeah.
2016 from Sweden at Royal Troon. He won the Open Golf Championship. We've got that to give away. What else we got? We have got right brand new one from my pal Mike Williams, my best mate from when I was a kid with Karen Williams, his good lady. From their son went to an auction within the last 2 years. It's a Darren Goff England shirt signed and his cap signed as well. So that we're going to give away. And I've also got Frankie Dettori signed photographs. It's all framed up and what have you. It's absolutely fantastic with
With coloured photos.
yeah, absolutely super. Abdullah, okay, that's the silks. And on top of that, we've got, what else have we got? Another item, the Formula One car. If you remember from Bully, my mate from Chesterfield, absolutely fantastic. He brought it over. It's a little mini one. There's only about 4 and so many made. And Red Bull signed by Sebastian Vettel. Whoever wins that over the summer, we will make sure that gets sent to you. Or if you win it over here, then you could win that as well.
I've just downloaded it.
You just download it. Go
Yeah.
on then, do it then quickly. Have a quick look at these lot. Sorry for a few seconds.
Hang on.
It all comes to the U8, everybody.
Tim, I think you need to stop hanging around with Webby because it's starting to rub off your bad vibes.
Bad influence.
You know, you're bad. It's a bad influence. You stop doing Friday night with him, mate. Stick to your own stuff.
Everybody, for our charity of this year, 2025, will be the same as last year, 2024, fighting against cancer in Tenerife. As you're probably aware, we raised approximately €6,000 last year, and I just want to thank everybody that put their hand in their pocket and all the main sponsors, which were absolutely superb. Really couldn't do this without you. As you all know, most people has a family or friend that have that awful disease, cancer. So all we're trying to do is to raise funds and raise awareness to try and deal with all the problems that go with it. As you can see, all sporting memorabilia, 3 of the items have been returned from last year, and we've put them obviously for this year as well, as you can see. And I will explain today, straight after the video, who they're from and where they're from and what the items are. And there's some absolutely brammers. There really is. With regards to how you can win these, I will just give you an idea straight after the video, how and where and when, and it's all to be decided yet from the boys. So it's an absolutely fantastic cause, fighting against cancer in Tenerife, and we will raise as much money as we can for fighting against cancer in Tenerife from Webby Sports Roundup here in sunny Tenerife. I'll speak to you soon. Take care all.
Super. Thanks, Webby, for doing that video. Yeah, that's me. All them superb items that you can win over the next few months, and I'll organise that over the next couple of weeks. And you can win some prizes free tonight, free this afternoon. All you got to do is make sure you put in the time of the first goal, Celtic Rangers, and the time of the first goal, Man City, Man United, FA Cup special with me, Simon, and Sean Murphy this morning.
Should they do both?
Pardon? Yeah, do both.
Both games, yeah.
Both games, and we'll give some prizes away. Very quickly, darts, Luke Littler, 17 years of age only, wins the Premier League darts
Unbelievable, isn't it?
2020.
Unbelievable.
Beating world number 1, Luke Humphries, 11-7 in the final. And in the 11th frame, he had a 9 darter.
And what does that mean?
A 9-darter.
Yeah, no, what does it mean that he won the Premier League title, Luke Littler? What does it mean?
Well, it means he's won 275.
It means he's won more Premier League titles than Tottenham. That's what it means. Come on, get with the programme, mate. Do you know what I mean?
So Luke, he's 17 years of age, 275k in his back pocket. Humphries 125k. At the O2 Arena on Thursday night, which is last night, unbelievable. And they beat Van Gerwen and Smith in the semi-finals, respectively. Little bit of Formula One news. This is Foggy and Bully, big Formula One fans. Red Bull Verstappen wins again in Imola last week. Hamilton finishes sixth, but Norris of Great Britain is closing the gap. He's the one you've got to follow for next year. So cheers, Bully, and cheers to Foggy. A little bit of football news, as we all know. Leeds United taking on Southampton, 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon. The biggest game in football. It is worth £200 million if you get into the Premiership. So Wembley, 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon. We'll be all down to 3 horseshoes for that. A big shout out again to Smithy, Arthur, and Big Gary. Bolton Wanderers in front of 70,000. They lost the Division 1 playoff against Oxford United by 2 goals to 0.
Poor that night.
Very, very poor.
Yeah.
They just never got out of bed in the morning.
They beat them 5-2 a couple of weeks back.
Yeah, they did, yeah. Poor.
Unbelievable.
Crawley Town beat Crewe Alexandra 2-0 in the Division 2 playoff in front of 33,000. Last but not least, I'm going to do a bit of Chelsea women. They won the WSL by beating Man United 6-0 last week with a goal difference of 7 goals over Manchester City. So we'll all be in the 3 horseshoes this afternoon for 3 o'clock. Right, that's what we do. Let's get back to the boys. A little bit of ethics. Couple of questions, yep. And any comments, please?
Rigger, I noticed the Centenary Cup programme final there. Who won that in 72? And let's face it, Rigger is a Leeds fan.
Yeah, we know who won it. I'm an Arsenal fan, and Leeds beat Arsenal 1-0. Yeah. And I do believe that Mick Jones, the number 9, scored the goal. Jeff Barnett was in goal for Arsenal. The ball went right underneath him.
Yeah.
If you're a Leeds
Sniffer
fan,
Clark was playing.
for the Leeds
Paul
fan,
Reedy.
there's a 1970 Cup final there. That was the original game, the first game at Wembley. I haven't got the replay, but the replay programme is actually worth quite a few quid. So if anyone's got that, it's worth keeping on to, because they didn't print that many of them.
Or sell it to Sean.
Yeah.
Or sell it to Sean for Sean's collection, because he'd love it.
From Barry San Lorenzo says, quick question for Sean. Does he remember the 81 League Cup semi-final night matches against Coventry?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's over 2 legs.
He was there. He was there.
Yeah, I remember Jimmy Neighbour, I think, got the winner for us at Upton Park.
Number 7.
Yeah, yeah, I do. I was at both games, and I do remember, and I remember the final as well. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. Good. That's a good shout. Liverpool, and they beat us after a replay.
Good times.
Webby, we're going to go into you. Rigger, who's coming over in a few weeks.
Yeah.
You remember Rigger, don't you?
Yeah, of course I do. 100%.
Dirty Leeds.
And he's saying, I am vlogging a lot of content tomorrow for the playoff final.
Okay.
On his channel.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take that.
So push his channel. It's called Rigger's Ramblings.
Rigger's Ramblings.
Rigger's Ramblings.
I didn't know we had a channel.
He just started it a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, that's the reason I didn't know. Yeah. Super.
Good luck, Leeds, tomorrow. Good luck.
Listen, if you just tuned in.
Good luck, Rigger.
This is Webby Sports Roundup here in sunny Tenerife, the My Little Manor. Sean Murphy, Big West Ham. We got obviously Gooner, Big Si, my number 3. Terry, my number 2, is poorly, so that's why he couldn't sit in the hot seat. Sit in the hot seat today, as you do. If you just tuned in, Facebook page 99 Foggy. Hit the like button, subscribe for free. It's absolutely free. And don't forget, before we go now, you've got 3 more minutes to go to get your answers in. 2 more minutes to go with regards to FA Cup special. Man United, Man City. First goal, what time? First goal, Celtic Rangers, what time? Right, before we go, all I'm saying is, Simon, many thanks.
Nice to see you.
You want to
Welcome.
say hello to anyone?
Yeah, I wanna wish all my mates, Manchester friends, and I've got loads of them, blue and red. You know, Paul McCormick, Ross Burgess, Stevie Holmes, and all the family. I just wish you all the best of luck. I just hope it's a terrific game, you know, and I hope you really enjoy the day. And Steve Holmes, don't go in no pubs where the Blues are, because you'll wind up fighting them. And like you said, you don't want to know that. You're too old. Good luck to everyone.
Sean Murphy.
Yeah, just to anyone watching that knows me, and particularly all my West Ham friends and my family.
All right, cheers, Mucker. listen, all I'm going to say now is the big thank you, obviously, for Tim for doing all this work today. He's an absolute
Cheers,
diamond,
Tim.
and he's a legend, that's for sure. Even if he don't download things, he does it very quick.
Yeah, he knows his stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah,
See?
he knows his stuff, and he
You're a
makes it all.
diamond, you're a legend, he's a dinosaur. What more do you want? What more do you want in the
I was
world?
going to be a dinosaur.
You know?
And thank you for the green lampshade. You know what I mean? Listen, all I'm going to say is for all the people that's come on this morning, I hope you've enjoyed this show. There's going to be lots more to come. Irrespective, the football's going to be very quiet next few weeks. Good luck to Leeds and Southampton tomorrow, whoever wins that. Good luck to the big boys, Celtic, Rangers, Man United, Man City, FA Cup special with the boys today. We've got the Euros coming up next month. I'm looking forward to that. Absolutely big stuff. Lots of new vlogs. Check out Dawn's tomorrow morning. Do a little walk. That gets more views than anything else. She is an absolute diamond. And look at the videos from the last few weeks as well. There's some absolute crackers on a Friday morning, a Thursday, and Scott's Corner as well. So all I'm going to say is, everybody, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
You've made this Webby Sports special really passionate for me. Love it. And I want to get it bigger. So if you like what you hear, you like what you see, subscribe to Webby Sports Roundup. It is absolutely free. And tick the like button, please, because that's what it makes it go to Google and all around the world.
And
So,
subscribe, it's free.
for Laura's bar today, thank you for Laura. This afternoon, don't forget 3 Horseshoes, 3 p.m. We're all going to be down there watching all the football FA Cup specials. What more? And Monte Cristo, thanks Dave for that. What more can I say? So from me, Webby, Tim, Sean and Simon, we will see you on the next
Have
one.
a good weekend.
Take care.
Ciao for now.